Hello, welcome back to another social studies lesson. 今天我们会再上一个社会学课。So last week I talked about the role of the government in society. Today I'll be talking about the role of citizens in society. 所以上个星期我讲到了政府在社会里的角色，今天我就会讲到公民在社会里的角色。So when citizens participate in Singapore's issues, three main things will happen. So firstly, we'll be able to contribute to the needs of society. Secondly is that we'll be able to influence government decisions. And lastly, we'll be able to strengthen citizens' sense of belonging. 所以当公民对新加坡有一些贡献，我们就会有一些后果了。所以第一个就是我们就能满足社会的需求。第二个就是我们能影响政府的决策，最后就是能增强公民的归属感。So firstly, we'll be able to contribute to the needs of society. So when it comes to individuals, like everybody, it will be seen as like us volunteering our time, our effort, and our money to some social causes. So like donating or volunteering at a place. These are all ways to contribute. And when we spend our time doing all this, we'll be able to benefit other people directly. So we'll be able to help others 啦。所以第一个就是满足社会的需求。所以在个人的角色里，我们就能为社会实业提供一些志愿服务的时间、精力和金钱，就是好像捐钱，还是你去哪里做一些义工。当我们做这些事的时候，我们能直接造福别人，就是能直接帮助那些需要一些帮助的人啦。So when it comes to organized groups, there are two types. So organized groups are basically any organizations that you see. So like example, SACS is an organization. Minds is an organization. And Food Bank is also an organization. Swami, they are all different organizations. So these organizations will fall under two categories. Firstly is the formal groups and then the informal groups. So for formal groups, right, they are basically registered with the government. So the government recognizes this organization. And there are some examples are non-governmental organizations and voluntary welfare organizations. And then for the informal groups, they are basically temporary. So they maybe in a certain situation, then suddenly an organization or a group is formed. So like example, during the haze, the citizens need extra assistance. So some people may come together to form a group to help in terms of like maybe distributing masks or educating people lah. Then another one is the COVID-19 support teams. So same thing, there may be groups that form during the our current situation that will go and help other people in terms of once again mask distribution or food distribution and all that. OK， 所以第二个就是那个组织团体。所以组织团体有两种啦，第一种就是那个正式团体，第二种就是非正式团体。所以正式团体就是那些在政府有正式注册的一些团体。Then 一些例子就是非政府组织和职员福利组织。Then 非正式团体就是在短期有一些为短期目标而临时形成了一个团体咯。所以例如阴霾辅助援助，就是如果需要去一些家庭分发口罩。Then 我们现在的 COVID-19 也是一样，一些团体可能会去每一些家户分发口罩，还是给食物等等。OK， 所以组织团体是有一些例子就是我们的 SACS 或者Minds。Then Swami 也是一个团体，Food Bank 也是一个团体。OK。So next point, we'll be able to influence government decisions. So as individuals, we can participate in something called the Our Singapore Conversation. I don't know if this is still happening lah, but it's something that Singaporeans can participate in to feedback to the government about certain issues or some things that you're concerned about. 所以第二个就是影响政府的决策。所以个人的角色，我们能参加我们的新加坡绘画，不知道现在还有吗？可是以前是有的啦。Then 在这个我们新加坡绘画，我们能反馈给政府一些我们可能有一些负担，还是对我们的社会我们觉得有一些东西需要改善的，就可以在这个时间跟政府反馈一下。So when it comes to organized groups, they will be able to raise up some issues that the government should address. Because when it's a group, right, an organized group, especially those non-governmental organizations, when they raise it up to the government, it has an impact lah because they are working with that group all the time. Like example, maybe the low-income families. Then they'll be able to know what the needs of the low-income families are, and then raise it up to the government to address their needs. So in this way, it supports the needs of the society, different communities, so different organizations can come together and they will raise up some issues that they think is important. 所以在组织团体的角色，他们就能提出政府应该解决的一些问题。例如如果那个团体是帮助那些贫穷的家庭，他们就能因为他们每次都是跟那些贫穷的家庭工作嘛，then 他们可以他们可能会发现哦，其实这些家庭在需要在某些方面需要一些帮助，他们就能把这些问题提给政府， then 这样就能支缓这些支援帮助这些社会的需求。Okay, next is strengthening the citizens' sense of belonging. So when citizens come together to discuss about Singapore issues, you will feel like you have a say in the future of Singapore, and giving feedback through forums in government sites also help lah. So when you feel like you have a say, you will feel like you belong in this country. 所以第三个就是增强公民的归属感。所以当公民聚在一起来讨论新加坡的一些事情，我们就会觉得哦，其实我对新加坡的未来有一些责任。Then 通过一些政府的网站上讨论一些东西，提供一些反馈，也会帮助提高这个归属感。Alright, so that's it for today. Don't forget to do your worksheet, and if you have any other questions, go ahead and feel free to ask. 所以今天就到此为止。如果你们还有什么问题，就可以问，要不然就记得做那个作业。